So, I wanted to do a video on mental health content creators, you know, the ones who say 4 reasons your kid can have ADHD and stuff like this, stuff like that. And I stumbled across a guy who does not do that, but how did I even stumble across this guy? I was just looking for content for the video, and then I stumbled across Unhinged. I had no clue who this man is, and I did some research, I did some digging. And he is a TikToker, and he does upload on TikTok. He uploads his TikTok on Instagram. What the fuck is going on? He uploads his TikToks on Instagram, on YouTube, stuff like that. And I think he has a lot of followers. He has like 400,000 on Instagram and YouTube 200 something thousand. And I don't know on TikTok. I don't have that app, so I don't know. But something tells me he probably has so much more on that platform. So I wanted to see what he was all about, because it said that he was a mental health content creator. But after digging a little bit, this guy has a Wikipedia about him, which in itself, I did not see that coming. But now to the grittier things. Basically, I had to go through some stuff when watching this guy, and I saw things I didn't really want to see. And that is the reason we're doing a video on this guy, because if I had to see it, you have too. So I went on to this guy's Instagram, and I found the first really viral video he made.
First thing you want to do is make the most attractive version of yourself in FaceApp you can possibly make. Once you get a match with this, remove one effect. So let's take off my smooth skin. Now let's start slowly reducing my cheekbones until finally you have regular me and the person never noticed.
Okay, so you may watch this video and be like, that's just a normal video we will everybody see, and this is the first video on his Instagram at least that has gotten like a lot of views. He has a lot around this video, like the videos around this one has like 10 to 20 to maybe 30k, and this one has almost 1 million with like 800k. Of course, it's just a very tame video, nothing too much happening, just shows a way to catfish people, which I would not recommend. But my love life is not going so great at the moment, so maybe that's what we have to all start doing. Something in me tells me that that's not a good idea. But we are digressing, so let's move forward, because this guy will get a little bit unhinged. So moving through a lot more of his videos, I kind of gather that he just makes funny relationship advice videos, like one right here that went really viral with like 10 million views almost.
Here's the easiest way to make sure your partner doesn't break up with you. Start secretly recording what they say. I am a lucky man that I get to date you. How was your pedicure? Yeah, let me just send my boss this file. I am a pedophile. Once you have enough to form a new sentence, you can use this against them.
And listen, watching this video, I find it funny. I can definitely see why it got so many views, stuff like that. And you may still be asking, why am I still watching this video? Why is all this happening? What is going on? Like, what is happening here?
I hate being a therapist! Ah! All day, I just have to listen to people complain about their stupid problems, and I just want to be like, shut up! Nobody cares! This is the only honest advice you're ever gonna get from a therapist. Get over it!
And that's where we get to this video. This was the first video I saw of him, and I don't know why, and
Get over it!
Listen, I watched the videos before this one, and I saw that he changed his appearance to always have like this jacket on and that shirt on and stuff, but that one came straight out of nowhere. But we move forward. Maybe that was just a little bit of a weird little thing he does, like maybe that was a one-off. His videos after it was actually him saying sorry for that video, and he didn't know why he did that and stuff like that. So you know what, we forgive him and we move forward. Maybe a breakdown like that will never happen again, I believe. We move a little bit forward in time. I have skipped a lot of videos. Also a lot of videos who has a lot of views, like we're talking in the millions of millions, and it's still pretty like funny life tips, stuff like that that you're not supposed to take too seriously, stuff like that, and they are funny, a lot of them. But then at this point, I have researched on him, and I know that he is a comedian, and his whole account is basically just satire, and I get that. But at what point is it just weird? Like, I can't help but I know that probably a lot of his fans absolutely love him and stuff like that, but I can't help but shake the feeling that a lot of people also don't, because he does make a lot of edgy stuff, I believe. Like, going through his Instagram, you're gonna find so many weird things. He has so many characters on his Instagram. Like, there is a whole weird point where he is literally in like makeup like a clown, but it's always different kinds of makeup making videos.
What if the Joker was blue and orange? What if the Joker was blue and orange?
It's like, I do get the whole comedian side of the stuff, and I feel like his whole account is just him trying to always go viral, always find the next funny thing, and it does work for him wonders. Like, look at some of amount of views on these videos, and it's just such weird videos, man. Like, I could not imagine doing this for like a living. I am pretty sure that I just watched him burst on the camera. That is what we're dealing with right here. I can't help but be like, what, like the people who has seen this guy record videos, like that doesn't know who he is or anything, looks into his car and he's just there screaming like this. I just cannot imagine. What the fuck? But you may still be asking, okay, this is fine, but you feel like you see this a lot of times, but something that really made me make this video is actually something he's started doing like most recently, videos he started doing right now as we speak. He has started doing videos I do not even know if I can show on YouTube, but I will because I have like 78 subs. Like, I don't think it will hurt my channel in any way. So he started doing videos where he puts a baby's head on a baguette. Fake baby's head. It's a fake baby. It's a fake baby's head, of course. I've not seen any of these videos yet, so this will be my first reaction to any of these videos. I just saw the pictures and I was like, I gotta do something about this. At this point I don't care if I care, but at this point, does it matter if it's satire or not? What am I watching? And again, if someone was to go next to this man's car while he's filming this stuff, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what I'm seeing. The cruel thing about that is that it will be someone's like fetish. Someone will look at that and probably like it. Yeah, I think this guy is straight out of his mind. And here is where we get to the top 3. The top 3 is his top, you know, on Instagram, people have this habit of pinning their 3 most liked images or videos on top of their page so they can get more views, more likes, and I get it. If I actually had an Instagram account that has something of value on it, I would probably do that too. So I get it. But now we're gonna react to some of these, his 3 top ones together. And again, I've not seen these at all. So I think we're gonna start with the one with the least views to the one with the most views and see the reaction, what we are feeling.
I absolve you of your sins. You have been forgiven.
That was a very short one and I do feel cleansed. Thank you, and we move on. The next one, 14.7 million views, casually.
What it's like to love your partner less than they love you. It's always feeling like a terrible person and not knowing why. It's seeing their notification and rolling your eyes, then giving a performance better than any Oscar winner.
Hi!
It's finding out how long you can wait to text them back before they bring it up. It's telling them they're being paranoid, even though everything they said is right. It's staying because it would hurt them less than leaving. And realizing that's still somehow the nicest thing anybody's ever done for them.
I actually feel kind of weird watching that because I feel like that's like a lot of people go through that stuff. I feel like that's actually, it's like he's making a unserious video, but it actually ends up being pretty serious, which I find kind of funny in some weird way because this is actually a real scenario that I think a lot of people go through. That's a little bit weird. He has eyebrows here too. Just wanted to point that out because he hasn't had eyebrows for the last couple videos we've seen. So, and we're gonna end up with what I will say is probably the biggest bang on this. We're gonna end up with a pretty big video for him. I can see where this is headed. Something in me tells me that this is a very short video. It has 25.9 million views. He's dressed as a, you cannot say that man's name on YouTube. He's dressed as a figure that you don't want to be dressed as. I guess the video is probably called I Just Got Punched for No Reason, but let's see what it is. You can never judge a book by its cover. It was exactly what I thought. A very short video of him dressing up as a very, I don't know. Okay, so this guy, as said before in the video, I do believe it's all satire. I have never seen a serious video of him in any way or anything like that. But I actually checked, and he's a comedian, as said, and he has actually had some legal issue. Because for some reason, this guy has a Wikipedia page, and I checked it, and it actually said that this year in January, he had posted a video where he went to his old school and said in the video that he was almost a school shooter when he went there in 2013, which actually got him in a lot of trouble because I think the principal of the school heard of this and there was launched an investigation on him and stuff like that, so he has gotten into legal issues for his content. I don't know if there's any more than that, but his comedic style is basically pretty over the top, pretty crazy, and it's not my style. I don't find it that funny. I do like some of his videos about like relationships and the ones where he makes fun of it and stuff like that. I do like that, but it has come to a point where I don't find it funny when he is drenched in some oily stuff and stuff like that. That is not really my kind of humor, but I get if you find him funny, but yeah, I just wanted to go through him because I thought that was a crazy account I just stumbled upon. I had no clue who he was. I don't have TikTok. Let me know what you think of this guy and this kind of humor, satire stuff. Like, of course, they can make some fun stuff, but also, at what point does it just get really weird? Like, really, really weird. Like, could you imagine filming videos? Like, I know it probably takes him like a couple seconds to film these videos. Could you imagine doing this like every day for a living? I just could not imagine doing that. But if you have anyone else like this or enjoyed something about this video or just want to say anything, leave it in the comments, and see you in the next video. And I hope you enjoyed, maybe like the video, and yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.